Hey traders, it's Wellms. Just wanted to bring you along. Gonna go out and get some groceries real quick and just talk to you guys about trading, about how to become a very effective trader, profitable trader. I mean, there's no guarantees, but you want to focus on a couple of things. So we're gonna talk about those things as I drive to the supermarket. Okay, chat with you later. All right, so pulling out. So let me just start by saying that trading is not difficult, but it's not easy. Once you have a certain strategy in place, and you wait for your setups to happen in the market, that's when you execute your trade. Okay. So have you set up a trading plan for yourself? So that's the very first thing you need to do is create a trading plan to follow and then follow it to the T. 90% of traders that fail in the market or lose money, they could be a couple of attributes are associated with their failure, and that's being inconsistent, impatient, revenge trading. Okay, thinking that if you lose money, you're gonna get that money back right away, and they're not walking away from the charts when they lose. So if you had set some parameters around losing, like I said, amount of pips you want to lose per day, if you actually hit that number, you walk away from the chart. If you have set a parameter around how much money you lose per day, once you hit that number, you walk away from the chart. So that's important. Okay, so you got to have a number in place. So it basically says that I'm gonna walk away from the chart if this happens to me, because also the number one contributor to people losing in the market is not setting stop losses. Stop losses are really important. Without setting a stop loss, you're not protecting your principal, you're not protecting your account. You're allowing the market to do whatever it wants to your account, and trust me, it wants to blow your account, because those market makers who set those parameters will manipulate the market. And by manipulating the market, they're going after stop hunts, they're going after closing people's accounts. I mean, they don't know how big your account is, but because you're a retail trader, but nevertheless, they're looking to capture your funds, and because they got quotas too. They gotta go home and report to their supervisors and bosses and things of that nature. So that's why you see a lot of manipulation in the market, because they're looking for stop hunts, they're looking to close people's accounts and so on and so forth. And we have to trade with the institutions, we have to trade with the banks to do what they do. If they enter the market when they do, we have to ride their wave. Okay, I talked about wave riding in my last video. If you're a surfer, you know what I'm talking about. But you gotta have two attributes that you have to practice daily. And note that the first attribute is patience. You gotta have patience. Okay, and you gotta learn how to be consistent. Consistent meaning you'll only enter the market based on your setups, setting traps. You mark up your chart based on what you see, of course, but you're going to trade with the trend. You're going to set your stop losses, okay, and you're going to set your ratios, right? You're going to mark all that up on the chart. It says if the market gets to this area that I'm looking at, I want to enter the market at this particular area, and I want to pull a profit of about a 1 to 2, a 1 to 3, okay, and then you set it, forget it, pretty much. You set stop loss, set your take profit, and you walk away from the chart after you enter your order. Trust me, that's going to help you in the long run. If you're consistently doing that, great things will happen. Okay, so patience and consistency is really important. And it looks like I'm holding the camera like only recording my forehead. I apologize for that. But I wanted to bring this to your attention that consistency and patience is really important, and a solid, structured trading plan is important as well. And we're going to discuss all that on my channel, so subscribe to the channel, hit the bell button. That way you get notifications of future videos. But this is one of the things I've learned, is to practice patience and to be consistent when entering the market. Enter it the same way every single time, because the market will repeat itself. Don't think you lost that move or it's not going to happen again. Trust me, the market repeats itself constantly on a regular basis. It's incredible. If you look at the market, you watch the market, even for an hour or two, it'll repeat itself over and over and over. It'll create an uptrend, go somewhat sideways, and create either a continuation of an uptrend or a market structure shift, and then starts to trend downwards, right? Then you have a downward trend. And it happens every single day. So always trade with the trend, okay? Always trade with the trend. And if you don't know what trend you're in, don't trade. Simple as that. Don't trade. Just wait for it to present itself, because it will show its hand, and then you can capitalize on that based on your trading plan. So hopefully that was helpful. If you like what you heard, go ahead and hit the bell button or thumbs up. Give it a thumbs up. Share it with your colleagues, and so I will chat with you guys in a few. I actually reached my destination, so I can go ahead and do some grocery shopping and start my day off. I need to get some breakfast foods, so I'll go ahead and do that at the market. Yeah, one of the reasons why you need to start trading is these grocery prices are too high. All right, so appreciate you guys. Thanks for watching. Bye. I'm walking into the store now, so let's pick up the groceries. I don't know if you guys have Publix in your area, but it's really all over the place here in Florida. But we need to pick up some groceries, some eggs and of that nature. So let's see what they got. All right, so picked up a couple of things. So now I'm gonna go to the cash register. Loaded up my cart with a bunch of stuff. I had to get water, milk, eggs. Not so much, but that's the stuff I had to get. No waterproof Band-Aids. But anyway, let me go to the checkout and pay for this stuff and get on out of here.